Hello gang, welcome to House Flipper 2, and we wake up in the house that our parents gifted us, I guess, left us with a complete mess, but that's neither here nor there. Messes can be cleaned up and worked on. So their loss, our gain, I want to say. I don't know why our parents didn't sell the place so they could have money to do what they wanted to do. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Let's have a quick look outside. And before we head over to the other house and we start not complete, but continue working on our flipping good job. I've got a few things to show you over there as well in terms of tidy up sections that I've done and stuff we're going to get cracked on with today in terms of the renovation. This place is very similar to the one we're working on, except our garage here is in the center. Ideas. All right, team. So I've been doing some house flipping myself. Can I shut that lid? Okay. I've been doing some flipping of myself in real life at home here with Dad at my place. The previous owners of my place, I want to go to houses. This one. Let's go to house. The previous owners of my place put the curtain. I've got blackout curtains. They're quite heavy, right? And I've got 3 of them. Generally, I've got 3 on one curtain rod. What the previous owners have done is they've let's review what's going on here. The previous owners have actually gone ahead and screwed the brackets straight into the drywall, or the plasterboard we call it over here. And what's happened is over time they've pulled out of the wall and left a big hole in. And I put up a community post. You might have seen my little drywalling I did. And I've also put a brand new tap in the kitchen sink with Dad. That was a whole sort of thing we had to cut up all the copper piping and get all that sorted out. But it's one of those nice ones with the shower head that extends right out. It's got the hose that pulls right out of it, basically like a restaurant style sink. Okay, team, enough of what I've been doing today. Let me take you on what we're doing here. Well, firstly, you can see this is completely changed, and that's because this is going to become the communal bathroom. And we're going to finish that off together today and fit it out. I'll take you in and show you just what I've done in the other bedrooms and stuff. Up here, I've basically I took the ceiling out. If you might have noticed last time out, we put a ceiling, went from about here straight across there, right? I took that out because I wanted the high ceilings, and I've basically put a nice skylight window up there to sort of suit. So we get this nice natural flow through here now as you come up the stairs. Very nice high ceilings. I've basically put a bit of a nib wall into the spare bedroom so we could fit this bathroom. Now this bathroom is tiny, I'm aware of that. The whole house itself is not exactly huge, but I wanted the communal living space and the communal bathroom to be upstairs where all the living happens. We're gonna have to extend that wall up to marry up with the top of that one, and then we'll get this nice feature of these two brick walls in here, and it sort of marries up then and it matches. In here, I've walled that right up, and that's the other side is the stairwell, as you can see, and then we've got the bathroom nib wall just poking through. And I don't think it's actually occupied that much more space in here, and I actually think this is still a good size space for a bedroom. Plenty of activities to swing cats. Right, in here, I would love that door to swing the other way, except if I turn it around the other way, it's going to swing out into here. But basically what I've done is I've actually moved the door to be here, and you'll see why it's a much better fit out. In here, I've put, basically in both rooms, I've actually put 2 windows in each. It used to be just one, and then on this one I've recessed the window, and I've left that middle piece out just because I think it looks good. And basically fluffed the wall out to suit, so it's all one big wall. It's quite a thick wall up the top here, but it is what it is. It just has to be like that to get our nice sort of marry up here, and then we'll get our nice sort of bedroom stuff in here. But I think these bedrooms are much better like this. In the bathroom, this is what we're looking at now. So it may not be the finished products, they may change, but the style and the setup, I think you'll agree, is much better. I've gone ahead and we've got our nice high ceilings in here, which was a bit of a feature. We've got the shower in here, right? You can stand and have a shower and wave to Norm over there, who's probably watering his garden. Hey Norm, nice garden. And you can sit on the john here, and obviously you can needs a bit of a scrub. Anyway, I just think it's a better space. It works a lot better in here, and it's probably actually going to be about the same, if not a little bit bigger than the bathroom, the communal bathroom, but much better anyway. That's the space in here. I'm not going to extend that out. I'm going to leave that little shut in there. But that's basically the master bedroom in a nutshell. And then obviously this door here will lead into the communal bathroom. Okay, and so all the doors will be in that little corridor. I want to say dead end passage. And away from the communal spaces that we're going to have out here. So enough chit chat. That's 5.5 minutes of chit chat basically. Let's get on with the build. Now I've got a new way of scaffolding as opposed to bringing in the scaffolding, and it's to do with stairs. So what we do is I'm actually going to get this and make ourselves some scaffolding. How brilliant is that? Now I don't want to do, here's the thing, I don't want to put the full wall in yet. I actually want to build the bathroom without that wall, or we'll see how we go anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to wall up to here. You're not going to let me have that. I think I'm going to have a problem with this beam, am I not? I am too. Oh, you bugger. Am I able to move? Oh, this is not good. If I pick you up, you're not going to want to go back there, are you? I only want to slightly move you like that. Okay, couple of things here. Let's take out this. See if we can slightly move you. To B. Oh, this is not happy, Jan. I could just have you slightly move over there. Can we get precise placement, please? No. That's not. Hey, how did I get these ones to? These ones went really nice for us. Maybe, and just maybe, we need to actually do this. Maybe I need to put this wall in. And maybe this will fix it. I'm hoping it does. If not, we have a problem. Well, you know what? Let's cross that road when we get there. Let's get this up now. I just want you to sit there, basically. Okay. Obviously, I didn't want to put the wall in, but it's fine. It is what it is. Right, and that's closed off. And then I'll leave this open just so we can work on what we've got to work on. Has that sort of fixed it? It hasn't. It's left a gap there. I wonder if there's something I can put around that to... it's kind of a pest, isn't it? I'm going to leave it. We may not notice it. If we notice it, we're going to have to change something out. Just move these for me, please. Right, I like those for new scaffolding. Yeah, that's a pest. Considering that brick goes in there, but that brick's not. And all the other bricks seem to work fine with it. See? I wonder if that's something we're going to be able to work out later. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's get our next set of scaffolding here. Brilliant scaffolding this, and I'll get one on this side too. I mean, it's probably a very expensive way to do it, but hey, I don't care. It's how we're doing it, and it's how I'm going to do it. Right, so let's get this in here. Okay, that's pretty good, and I'm really happy. Hey, has that worked? Oh, look, there's a slight gap there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's pretty good. And the best thing is, our walls they kind of now have this, we have this feature in here where the two walls are up like that, and I'm kind of all about it. Okay, I've left this wall open just so I can work in this bathroom easily. Now, as you come in, obviously, you're going to come in, and I think the shower should probably be in that corner. So let's get the appliances up. Bathroom fittings. And you know what? I'm actually going to run the same appliances that we're running here. I want the same look basically. So let's duplicate that. So we want you to be on that wall, right? No, we don't. I think we want you to be like there, don't we? No, we don't want you to be there either. Oh dear, this is oh, well, that's no good having a door like that. Right, phase 2, we can't have that. We're gonna go with one of these smaller nib open showers then, with a basically with a wall on it that you don't require. Now, where are they? Showers, please. Here we go. Basically, one of these. Shower Bellino. Yes, like that. That's what we're going to get, right? So, no doors open, and then you can walk straight in and have your shower. However, it doesn't leave us a lot of space for a loo and getting around, does it? That is the tricky part. If you have that there and the toilet sits in. Ah, here we go. That's better. Right, let's get our same toilet then. Much better. And look, the sink could... like I said, it's going to be an awkward space. Look, here's the thing. As long as when you come in the bathroom, geez, you don't have a lot of space here. You can get in here and have a shower. You know, I'm just trying to figure out if... I think that is the best way. I don't think there's any other way. You've kind of got your sink in your shower though. Okay. Don't know if I'm typically happy with that. That looks like it comes right through. We need to put a square footing. Do we need to match that through? Okay, brilliant. Right. Yeah, that sink's in the way there. That's no good there. It almost needs to be like there, doesn't it? I guess you can get in the shower. You're not stepping in the shower, but it's not brilliant, is it? Is that lined up? Are the doors lined up then? Yep. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a feeling we might be able to sell this shower. So basically, you're going to go like that. You're going to go there. Oh, not that close. I'm actually hoping that the shower itself is a opposite side shower. Which it is. Right, so you come in. Yes, that makes a little more sense, does it not? And even though that's probably wrong, we could probably do with a different sink and basin. So let's go sinks. Do we have a cupboard one? I'd like one with some cupboard space, I think. Cabinets. I guess you got to work with what we got. Like I said at the start, we it's not a big place, so the communal spaces like this just have to be what they have to be. Either way, you can have your shower here and still feel like you've got plenty of room. Shower, shower, shower. And then wash, and then toilet, toilet, toilet. Wash hands. I think that still works. Okay. We're going to go with that. That's how we're going to roll with that. Right. Are we done with that? I think we're done with that. That's all finished. Let's go downstairs and just complete our laundry, and then we can work on sort of doing some finishing stuff. Is that a thing? That's a thing. Right. Okay. Laundry wise, I've had a little bit of a thought about it. Now, this area in here, I'm thinking could be a nice sort of cupboard section into some benches with the machines actually underneath. So let's go to, we kind of want appliances. We kind of want laundry, but it's okay. We can find, oh, washing machine. How much is that one? 2,151. Let's go all out with this place. Let's get the Yuzura. What's that? That's the washing machine and dryer. So let's get them in. Okay, they're not in any particular space, or actually, you know what? Can I actually have them there? What I would typically like to do here is run a bench across the top. However, I don't think benches are a thing. So we're gonna have to make our own bench basically. And can I do that with these blocks? I cannot. No, because the windows are too low. Basically, I wanted to add in my own benches because I don't know if we're gonna have. Don't know if we're gonna have benches to put in ourselves, and if we do, they're only gonna be like these horrible little shelves. We really need some bench tops to go in here. Like that is, you got to be kidding me. I need it to be like that width, so it scoots all the way along the top there. Don't think we're gonna get that. Right, next thing we could use. I wonder if these could sit here. Right. Let's just say we paint this, right? I just want to see what this looks like in terms of if it becomes a bit of a bench top. This was always going to be a bit of a trickier space. All right, so if we're going to say that's like a bench top, I think that kind of works, you know? I think that kind of works. And then over here, we can have more space for things. So we can actually put a cupboard in. I have my hands back, please. So if we go like, I want something more like that to kind of sit in a space there like that, right? So I actually don't mind the laundry being kind of simplistic like this a little bit. Oh, I just realized. Brilliant. Okay, and look, possibly that light can just get a little wriggle over to be more centered like that. You know, I'm actually okay with this being here like that shape. And to be honest, if I want to open up this a little bit more, I think we should do that. Don't think we need that wall there obstructing our view. And what it's, yeah, that's so much better. It's just adding a little bit more vibrancy and brightness. Now, if I want to duplicate that, it's what? It's like a concrete. It's a concrete finish. I actually don't mind that. And I think what we're going to do is carry that concrete through on here. just going to be much better. Is that concrete too? That's a wall that you've taken out that you need to put back in, Ham. Oh, it is too. So you would kind of need to have that there. I don't really want that there. You could put one in. I kind of liked having the washing machines open, but you can't have that gap where the stairs are. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, down here is looking pretty good. It'll just be the floors, the floor tiles we kind of need to sort out. So let's have a look at what we can do in terms of a finish down here for the floors. And we might carry it through into the actual rumpus room downstairs area we've got as well. We'll have a look shortly. I think we'll go all black terrazzo tile. Let's try that one. Try that one for me. Once again though, love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think this space down here, compared to what it was, is absolutely friggin' marvelous in terms of a garage. We've got a nice big open laundry section now. We can put like a laundry basket and stuff in. There's a bit of bench top to work on. We could even slap in. No, you're not going to be able to get that there. No. I really wanted it like at that height, but you're not going to be able to get it. I think just leave it. To be honest, Ham, just leave it, buddy. You can go too overboard otherwise. Like you could do something like that, but it's just no point. Just keep it simple, Simon. Okay, simple Simon said to Pyman. All right, that's that. Let me get up this so we can fix our because I'm an idiot. This. Okay. It's good. Should you have the entrance? No, leave the entrance that. Leave it all one. I happen to really like that as a garage, and I've seen this done. We call it like exposed aggregate, where the aggregate in the actual concrete, what happens is if you want to know how they get a finish like this, right? What happens is when they pour the concrete, it looks like that, just looks like regular concrete. And then you can see in there that the actual texture, you can actually see some of the aggregate in the concrete, and that's normal. So what happens is when the concrete starts to set and it starts to harden and it gets to the phase where it's almost hardened, what they do is they get a light hose and a light brush and they start just gently hosing away the top layer of film of cement, and they give it a light brush and keep giving it a light hose and just screeding it back, and then you get this lovely exposed aggregate look. You're just washing away that top layer of film before it sets hard, and then you get that lovely look. And then obviously you polish it up and you make it look really nice, and you seal it up with some nice concrete sealer, and off you go. Right, that's how they get that. We're going to switch to tiles down here. I'm going to sell all these. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know that's how that's done. I'm going to leave the bucket of paint just in case. Down here is pretty good though. Happy with that. Right, I will go ahead and scrub these walls just in case it leaves a thing like you've still got heaps of graffiti in here. And I don't really want that typically. Even though we are probably going to wall that up, I wonder if I should just do this as well. Double wall it. Just so we have the even walls. It does reduce the size of the space, I'm well aware of that, but what it also gives us is a very nice, neat palette to work with down here. Palette, or yeah, you know what I mean. That light switch was also going to now sit there. Okay, brilliant. Right. So down here, tiles wise.
2,000 years later.
Okay, but turns out I found out how to change the size of the tile itself. We've gone with this one. I'm still not sure about it because I'm thinking, I just don't know about it. Look, in all honesty, there's other builds we're going to do where we're going to be using wood panels as flooring for most of this stuff. And if we use panels and we go to like a natural, let's go to this, like this stained elm here, right? We buy this and we get this sort of nice timber look, right? Now we might do this upstairs still too with the timber. But just so you're aware, these are kind of the options I want for down here. I kind of want the downstairs area to be tiled. Just do. I don't think timber floor paneling is what I want here. Or if I do, it might start from like here, like such. And the other thing is we could actually make a feature out of it, couldn't we? Oh, we could make a feature out of the tiles. Oh, ham. I see what you mean. Right. Let's get some of this in. I know I probably could have done about 15 time lapses now, but if I did, you wouldn't get me doing lovely talking. Right. If I can get this all in here, if we can get all of downstairs tiled up and stuff today, it'd be really brilliant. We might just timber this whole section. Now, of course, I was in two minds because I kind of wanted to either do timber or tiles down here. We'll leave it the timber. We'll leave it the lighter timber look. That will probably get painted white or some other color. I think the tiles generally is like an old school thing. Like you would see tiles. Here's the deal at my place where I live now. I had tiles much like this, right? Much like that. I'm not going to put them down in my place. And what's happened is I got the place refloored with this floating bamboo timber and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant and I love it. I think we'll leave it like that. We do need to get some natural light in down here. So we're going to put in some windows down here. Let's go with, okay, here we go, 6 by 6. That's the window that should sort of sit here, right? And you can open it and it lets the branch in. Probably should spin that way. Have the window facing out. You get it anyway. It's a bit high too, isn't it? Either way, it makes sense with our section there, and I think that's okay. We got nice natural light at both ends. Okay, do you want to duplicate that? I kind of do, but it means our windows are all going to be at a very weird height. They should probably be like that height, shouldn't they? And I think you should have some natural light in here like that. Better, and then that one should drop obviously like that. Okay, unfortunately that doesn't fix our issue with the plant, but that's fine. I think that's a little bit better down here. It's going to add a little bit of natural light. I'm not going to do the front. I don't want to change the front at all, and likewise we're not going to put a wall in there. This space is quickly becoming a very nice little livable space. Let's get some paint on the walls. Now we want to have a bit of a feature wall here. I don't think I want wallpaper or panels because we've got a wooden floor. We need to keep the walls kind of basic, if you know what I mean. Can we change up? Oh, we can change it. I want a more sort of sandy. Oh, maybe this one's good. What's with the material? Okay. Venetian plaster or stucco? I think we'll go the stucco. Okay, let's try this paint. Hey, we're gonna make the feature wall this one over here, and the rest we're gonna keep kind of nice and simple as we go. And I don't want that. That like that, please. Yes, and we're gonna make our brush mega brush. That's darker than I thought, but don't be discouraged just yet because we're going to be putting lighter walls in. Now, I don't want to typically run bright white. I want to run like an off-white. Okay, that's the only wall we're going to put there. In terms of underneath, I'm not going to run concrete in here. We're going to run a nice sort of white. That white's way too bright. Let's get now let's get like a, there has got to be white grayscale. There has got to be a white paint here. How gray is that? Okay, let's try that. Let's go to like here if we can. The gray might be just, I know it's going back on kind of what I said. All right, what we might do is I might put a bit of a cut in here now. You don't think you need to see this whole process, do we? Got a bit of a DLS fade there. Get that corner for me. What I'm doing is I'm using my arrow keys to do a lot of that. Let's get some more paint on the brush. Okay, so with some of the painting done. What's going on here? That's a bit of a odd shadow. I wonder if that's because of lighting. Now, the lighting actually is going dark, so it's actually good timing because we can actually see what it is like down here with this lighting, which is actually not that great. So let's finish up by putting in some lighting now. Now, what I've actually, get out of that. I've actually done some of the stairwell as well. I couldn't get all of it purely because of the fact that I need scaffolding to get up higher. I'm also thinking a longer window in this space might be beneficial. A nice big tall window could actually look good there and let a lot more natural light in. But down here, I haven't painted this side either yet. I've left that dark stone side. I'll paint that eventually. But it's kind of the feel that we've got down here now in this. This is the extension. This is the brand new extension that we put on ourselves. So let's get some lighting if we can. Let's go lights. I think there's a whole light section here. Right. Now I want some smaller downlight sections if I can, please. These might be too... That might be good for an office space just under here, right? But I'm thinking now, typically, this should probably be about here as you come in. And we should duplicate that. So you sit about here. Actually, it needs to be centered more like that, doesn't it? And then you're going to need another one. Actually, well, if we're going to have two here, two of them have to now occupy this space. So like there, and you can see the way the lighting shifts the shadows on the ceiling. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. It means there's a dark spot. Okay, let me get you wired up to under there. Do I want to have a separate switch for that? Maybe we do. And then obviously we need lighting in the actual hall section here. So it's going to have to be like a hanging light. What have we got in the way that's kind of simple yet nice? I don't know about these ceiling lamps, like these rope ones. I don't know about that. Looks like you can't have them anyway. I mean, they could go there. I don't think they'll be able to go. Get my flashlight out. I don't think they'll be able to go up on that ceiling. Let's get our scaffolding in. I know we're getting long in the tooth. I'm aware of that. I just love playing the game. Let's get our scaffolding in. No, I've done that wrong. I'm gonna have to go on the roof. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on the roof and fix that because I think that's gonna go through. But either way, the look I kind of wanted to get here was obviously lights. Give me this, just give me this thing. And that's kind of what I wanted, like that there. That there even. Right, and then give me a light switch if I can, thanks. Right, so obviously we probably need a little bit more light. That's just not low enough, is it? It is actually not low enough. You would need to have... Let's duplicate this. Give me this little downlight here. You would need to have that like here. And then you'd need another one like here. Actually, it's not bad having that up there. I could paint it that timber color. We could actually put the timber paneling on it to make it look the same. So that's no dramas. I could actually make that look like a nib bit of timber that goes across there, and I think that'll look good. I'll delete that other one out. And then obviously, because the more we can brighten up this stairwell space, the better off we're going to be down here. Now, obviously, we've got the shadows cast from this stairwell, which we're going to put an office down here, then the rumpus room. But anyway, I think that's a pretty good start in terms of what we've got going on. Okay, gang, that is it for me today. Thank you for hanging out and spending some of your valuable time here with me. I do appreciate it. You have no idea how much I do. On that note, I would like to encourage you to let me know things that you might like to see installed in the place, things that I might have missed or things that I might not see, or you might just have a better idea in general. You might do this for a living, and I'd love to hear your feedback and your thoughts on these spaces and going forward. Until next time, there's plenty happening on the channel. This is a big year for us, so stay tuned, stay glued for plenty more. Hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date when all the latest stuff is dropping. I've been Van Ham. Thanks for hanging out at House Flipper 2 today, and we'll be back to complete this renovation in the next few episodes and keep cracking on with it. Get out of here.